Pretty much every floor covering project that you do or that your customers do is going to require moldings and/or transitions. The different moldings that are available within the industry are fairly common amongst all molding manufacturers. They all will produce roughly the same types of molding. Some of the companies that provide these moldings have certain attributes. The moldings can be made of PVC. It can be made of wood. There is also metal transitions, aluminum transitions. It just depends on the look that you're going for and what you're transitioning from and to. So one of the typical moldings that we see on almost every job is called a T-molding. And that T-molding bridges between two rooms usually, or it acts as the bridge for expansion space if the span of installation is very long. So a T-molding will always be important to every installation. Another molding type that is used typically on every installation is a transition strip called a reducer. And that reducer is where you're going either from a higher level floor to a lower level floor or vice versa. And these reducers make it a very clean and nice transition from one floor to the next. Many of these transition and molding pieces can be produced to be the exact match look to the floor. So it blends in very, very well and it coordinates very well. In other cases, you will have coordinating moldings. Moldings that have colors that are very complementary to the floor, but they don't match exactly to the floor. Another molding very important in a lot of residential application is a stair nose. The stair nose is basically a piece that goes onto the stair tread, and it allows this nice flow for each step. And then the flooring panels can fit directly into that stair nose, and you can have what's called a flush mount stair nose. And so there's no lip or nothing to trip on, and it's a very clean look for your staircase. So stair molding is a very important molding. There's also a host of other different transitional moldings that are available. This is an example of some real wood moldings that are available. These are produced using oak, and these are oak stair treads, and they're natural. And these different transitions or molding strips can be stained color. So you can get natural wood moldings, and you can apply a stain that, to your liking, matches the floor or matches the decor within your home. Typically, you will also have baseboard molding around the perimeter of the room and potentially shoe molding, similar to this piece right here, this very small shoe molding piece. Or you will have quarter round, and that quarter round will also go around the perimeter of the baseboard, and that gives a very, very nice, clean, finished look. And in the case of laminate flooring, as well as SPC, it will also cover the expansion space that needs to be left around the perimeter of the room so that the floor can naturally expand and contract. So regardless of what project you're working on, you're going to need molding and transition strips. These molding and transition strips are readily available. Typically, your distributor or your supplier will either have exact match or coordinating molding. And this is the best way to finish off your floor covering project.